Hello and welcome back to the platform, the show where we do stories with no thought whatsoever. Welcome to episode 8. I'm pretty sure it is 8, and my name is Ryan.
My name, it's Kevin.
Oh, hello, Kevin.
Hello, Ryan.
How are you doing today? Oh,
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm also good.
That's
good.
Yeah.
We're the same. We're the same person, except we fell into the mirror dimension and got split into sort of two halves, an evil version and a benevolent version.
So does that mean if people, if we become popular enough and people start shipping us, then it'll be like Platcest? Because we're the same person?
You so quickly took that in a direction that I would never have even possibly imagined. I mean,
my man's not on Tumblr.
It's true. I'm not, and I never have been. I hope they don't ship us for a whole bunch of reasons. And B, I mean, no, we're not actually related. It was a goofy bit I was doing, Kevin, and you took it in such a dark way. I think we found out who the evil one is and who the benevolent one is.
I am not the evil one.
Your comment just proved otherwise.
I am just saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, are you ready to do...
I won't say anything more on that subject.
Please don't. I'm begging you. I couldn't pay you to say less on that subject. Okay. So are you ready to do a little bit of a story?
I am ready to do a little bit of that story.
That's exciting and fun, and it makes me full of joy and also turkey pie, which is what I ate relatively recently.
Did you?
Yeah.
Delicious.
Why would I make up a detail like that?
I don't know, because you're the evil one.
No, you're the evil one. This is our B plot of the episode, is to make the other one look evil. I gotta say, I have a bit of a head start on you by you immediately bringing up incest shipping. Okay, so for the topic of what kind of prompt do you want for the episode today? We could have a location, a phrase, a workplace, a relationship, a room. I'll just keep reading them. A character. You just pick one that you like. Emotion. Verb.
I'm gonna say an emotion.
An immersion.
Let's go with an emotion.
An emotion can do. Okay, so the emotion that is going to be our prompt is nervous.
Nervous.
The emotion is nervous.
I'm quite familiar with this emotion.
You have a little bit of first-hand experience with this emotion?
Yeah.
Use it. If this isn't the best episode that we've made so far, then you'll know why. It's because I, as far as I know, do not have anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to me.
Yeah. Who does?
Filled with bees.
Filled with bees, and every bee is 10 points of anxiety.
Indeed.
Why don't I start us off making the name of the episode?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
You start.
Here we go. No.
We
don't
need
those
broccoli.
I love how good we are at grammar and sentence structure and the creation of these names. All right, well,
it's honestly like, I don't even think we need poetry anymore if we just have us.
Yeah.
Do we?
I don't think so. I don't think we need to teach it or practice it anymore because both of us are doing this. Okay, so just to recap, the name of the episode is No, We Don't Need Those Broccoli. All right. Well, we've made this bed and now we must lie in it. Here we go.
Dad. I'm not a big fan of, that broccoli. Please don't feed it to my 8-year-old self.
Son. Now you're going to sit at the end of this table. And you're going to listen to me.
Okay,
son, they're sitting in this huge. It's like in the movies when there's like this really rich family and they have this really long table, and they like can't reach anything on it.
There's like an airport like treadmill walkway from one end of the table to the other so they can pass food.
That's how long it is. Yeah. So yeah, they're sitting at the end of this, each opposing end of this comically large table, and the dad says, "Son, you better listen to me now. If you want to grow up big and strong and eventually become the head of this family corporation known as the Bringle Co., then you better eat your goddamn greens like I had to when I was your age."
But Father Bringle, I'm not entirely sure that I can eat this broccoli.
Bringle Jr., don't you use that kind of tone with me.
I've eaten so many beans today.
I know. Beans for breakfast, broccoli for lunch, and cabbage for dinner. That's how we do it in the Bringle household. How do you think I've lived to the ripe old age of 47, and I still have the use of all of my appendages?
Just because we're an agricultural family doesn't mean we need to eat these vegetables from the ground.
Oh, you sound like your mother! And he stands up and he storms off upstairs.
He's crying into the broccoli.
And as he's crying into the broccoli, he there's a flashback, and Bringle Jr. is remembering when his mother, Mrs. Bringle, was still in the family, and he's outside and he's riding his bike along the driveway, the really comically long driveway, on his really expensive bike, and he like falls and he scrapes his knee. Good knee scrape sound. And Mrs. Bringle, it's like he's like on the ground and it's like, and then you see like the legs of Mrs. Bringle step into frame and she bends down and she's like, "Oh, little Tucker, did you hurt your knee?"
Yeah, of course I hurt my knee.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that you hurt your knee, but remember what I always say, little Tucker. No matter how hard it is, you always gotta keep going, because that's how you get better in life. Why don't you try again? You can learn to ride that bike if you want.
Oh, sure, Mother Bringle, I'll do that. Let me just get back on my little bike.
You got it, little Tucker. And he pedals away until he gets into the middle distance, and then he falls over again. But then he gets on the bike and he keeps on pedaling and he falls over again. And the mom just mutters to herself like, "That's my boy." And then the crying on the bike fades back into him crying over the broccoli.
Oh, no use crying. Not as if it'll make the broccoli grow. I mean, it's already been steamed.
And with that, he suddenly hears a voice.
Hey!
What the fuck was that?
Hey! Down here!
He looks under the table.
No! Under the table! On your plate!
Oh! Ow! I hit my head. Oh!
Oh! You're prone to self-injury, aren't you?
No, that's not a character trait.
It is now, motherfucker.
Oh, dear.
And he looks at his plate, and the broccoli, the sad energy of his tears fell on the broccoli, and it imbued it with the power of speech and thought. And the piece of broccoli is looking at him.
Whoa. Living legumes!
That's not at all what I am. That's not even the correct kind of flora kingdom.
I'm sorry. My dad's a 1%er, so, he doesn't really care about my education.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you look like you're feeling down, little buddy.
I mean, I'm certainly feeling the opposite of up.
Oh, well,
I think I know how I can help.
How?
You said your dad's rich?
I did.
Why don't you go buy a whole bunch of stuff? That'll probably make you feel better.
You know, now that I think about it, I think that might actually help, yeah. I think it would.
Well, okay, go steal your dad's credit card.
Sure, I'll get some Roblox.
Yeah! And cut to a cheerful montage with upbeat music of the two of them, the two happy friends. Broccoli is sitting on Little Turner's shoulder, and he's holding his dad's credit card, and he's buying Robux and whatever V-Bucks, Fortnite, and whatever else the kids are into these days. And he buys a new bike, and he buys all these things, and he's playing with them. And then the montage ends, and he's sitting in the middle of this room, surrounded by all these toys, and Broccoli's next to him.
Wow, Broccoli, that was so much fun, buying all this stuff.
Yeah! How do you feel now? Do you feel better?
I mean, there's this emptiness inside of me, but I suppose I feel pretty good. It's sort of transitioning from sadness into a sort of hatred, but
Yeah.
I mean...
Like a dull, throbbing hatred?
Yeah.
That's normal. That's normal. Everybody always has that all the time.
And the Broccoli gets closer and says,
Now listen. You stole your dad's credit
Yeah.
card. That means you're culpable. Okay, so you
For
have
what?
to listen to me now. You committed a crime, Tucker.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. So if you don't want me to tell the cops on you, you're gonna do exactly as I say.
But you told me to.
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna believe you? That a piece of talking broccoli told you to steal your dad's credit card? Nobody will believe you, Tucker.
Oh, but
Now buy $10,000 in oil stock.
oh, okay.
I have investors I need to keep happy. And you're gonna keep me happy. Or else I'm gonna
Weren't
tell
you-
everybody.
Weren't you born like an hour ago?
Yeah. I was bored of your sadness, Tucker. I'm not one of those benevolent fairy tale creatures. I have real monetary needs in the real world, and you're gonna do what I say.
Okay, I'll go buy some oil stocks.
Ah, do it. Do it
But wait,
now.
can we... Okay, fine. I'll do it. Just don't hurt me. And we cut to like an enormous, like, long montage with like the same sort of music. Like,
the exact same cheerful music.
No, you need to do the music now. It's for buying oil stocks.
Okay.
And he's like going through and he's like purchasing all these stocks and bonds, and like he's on Wall Street, he's in a little suit and he's crying the whole time.
Yeah.
The broccoli is in his lapel. He's, throwing money at a bunch of people.
Yeah, and the Broccoli's like, now that it's like wearing sunglasses and like smoking a cigar.
Yeah, and he's smoking like a candy cigar because he's like 8.
Yeah.
He's buying all these stocks and profits, and it looks like oil goes up, and so his yield is extraordinarily high.
Yeah,
And he
both
still
of us
feels
know a lot
this-
about stock terminology.
And this feels like a deep sadness still, even though his portfolio is doing quite well.
Yeah.
And now he's back in his business, the Bringle headquarters, sitting with Broccoli.
Yeah, he's sitting behind this comically large mahogany desk in this big office. And he's sitting there, and Broccoli's sitting on the table next to him, and he's counting all this cash.
Wow, Broccoli. Can I call you Broccoli?
No,
What do I call you?
boss.
Oh, shit. Alright.
And don't swear, it's unbecoming of an 8-year-old.
Fine.
You're the face of this operation now, Tucker. And I need you to be as sweet and innocent as possible.
You're right.
I've
Here.
unwittingly recreated There Will Be Blood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. I haven't seen that movie. But
It's much too mature for your age.
you said I need to be sweet and innocent, right?
Ah,
Yeah?
yeah,
Was that a yeah?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I could have spit a sigh.
Don't you sass me.
Okay. Don't hit me.
I can't. I don't have arms. Also, I
Okay.
wouldn't. You're 8.
You're not that far gone.
Yeah, I still have moral standards.
Okay, so here, I mean, I don't feel very innocent right now. I feel rather dirty and like compromised.
Yeah.
Would it be okay if I like, I don't know, like had a little flashback?
To
Would
when?
that be okay? To when I was innocent, you know?
Fine. Just don't take too long.
Okay, sure. I mean,
Okay. Another
pull
flashback
out-
begins with the exact same music.
Yeah. He's back, and it's at a family dinner when their table wasn't as big, and the Bringles hadn't been so wealthy yet.
Yeah,
And-
back when his
and-
dad was first starting to invest in like peas and shit.
Yeah. They're sitting around and having a wonderful time, and his mom is cooking legumes, and his father is like making out some beans, and they're all eating beans together for breakfast. A wonderful little delicious memory locked away. Yeah. In the real world, a single tear falls down from Tucker's face onto a can of beans.
Oh, wow. And Broccoli goes,
Oi! My name is Baked Beans,
Oh, God.
and I am the embodiment of childhood innocence.
Oh.
Who the hell are you? And the
I'm-
beans move towards the broccoli.
Hey, listen, man. I'm Broccoli, and I'm the embodiment of happiness.
Don't listen to him,
Happiness.
Baked Beans! He's sadness! I
No.
conjured you with my mystical tears!
No,
so
no,
that
no,
you
no,
would
no.
fight him!
No. I'm a good
Oh.
guy. I'm a good guy.
Oh, am I gonna have to bust up some broccoli?
No. That's why.
and he looks down and he's like, and he has all these gold chains on, these tiny gold chains, and he's wearing sunglasses and like smoking 5 cigars. And he looks like the shadiest guy ever. He somehow has like a tattoo on his broccoli skin. Not that there's anything wrong with tattoos.
Yeah, not there's
But
anything wrong
the
with
tattoo
tattoos.
says, fuck you.
I'm evil.
The tattoo says, I'm evil.
You're gonna get a tattoo. You better make it say I'm evil.
Yeah, that's the coolest kind of tattoo that you can have. And the broccoli's saying like, no, and he's backing up towards the edge of the desk, and he's like,
No, I can give you money. I can give you anything you ever wanted. Just don't hurt me.
I'll give you something that you desperately need. Because I'm the embodiment of childhood innocence.
and the broccoli's
That
like,
means-
Oh, phew, thank goodness. Yeah, anything. What do you think I need?
Well, like all childhood innocent creatures, I come equipped with a double barrel shotgun.
Oh!
and the broccoli flies off the table, and his tiny sunglasses shatter in the air, slow motion. Tucker's face is reflected in them like a Zack Snyder movie, and then the broccoli falls to the floor.
Whoa! Baked Beans, I can't believe you did that! Yeah. Well, sorry, my voice is changing.
sorry about that.
Oh, that's alright. It's because you defeated that evil spirit that your voice changed.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, I'm glad I could help out. Thanks for summoning me, Tucker. You're a good kid.
That's alright. What will you do now, embodiment of childhood innocence that you are?
Well, I would love to help out more, Tucker, but I've done all I can. The rest is up to you now.
No!
You gotta right these wrongs that you've done. Most importantly, You gotta talk to your dad, Tucker. I can't do that for you.
I'll do it how you did it.
Well, maybe don't. No, put that down. Put that.
Oh.
Pulled a shotgun out. The can of baked beans is like, no. That was a unique set of circumstances where it was like a satisfying ending to like the villain and like all that stuff. But yeah, you should just use your words. You know, yeah.
Okay, I'll use my words.
Okay, and remember, as a wise person once said, and he starts to fade away. He starts to become transparent, and he's like, remember, it's like somebody who really loved you once said, it doesn't matter how many times you fail, you just gotta keep going. And he's gone.
I'll never forget what Lance Armstrong told to me.
The baked beans comes back just a little bit, and he's like, no, it was your mom. And then he's gone again.
Oh!
And with that, the comically tall mahogany door to the office opens, and Tucker's son, Mr. Bingles, what was that?
Tucker's son?
Tucker's dad, I mean. Mr. Bringle comes rushing in, and he's like, Junior, I heard some gunshots, and I came running. I know you're running a successful oil business, and you no longer want any communication with me, your father, but is everything okay?
Dad, listen. I want to build a real relationship with you. Because I realize, after conjuring spirits, the embodiment of horrid things and nice things, that all I really have in this world is the people who love me. And that's you.
Do you mean it, son?
Did you just ask if I was muted?
No, I asked, do you mean it, son?
I do mean it. I'm glad I wasn't muted for that.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it twice.
Oh, that's okay. Well, listen, son.
Mm-hmm.
If you really mean it, will
I
you sell all your oil bonds, and I'll sell the Bringle family fortune? We can go back to the way things used to be, just the two of us at a normal-sized table, eating beans for breakfast, broccoli for lunch, and cabbage for dinner.
Yeah. Except maybe we can also include a little bit of meat. Because meat is what a heart is made out of. And that's what we have to listen to.
You have such a profound way with words, son. And the two of them
from the best.
the two of them hug, and the camera zooms out the window of the huge mansion and out past the trees and past the acreage of green farmland until it pans down slowly to one little growing stalk of broccoli. And the broccoli turns and winks at the camera. And that's it.
That's it! Yay!
That was lovely. That was nice.
That was so lovely.
That was
And
very
I
wholesome.
think it was nice.
Yeah, and only one person died.
Well, it's not a person.
Yeah, it's a piece of broccoli. It was conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about that, Kevin?
I felt this pretty... I've got the hiccups.
Oh.
I felt this pretty strong.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought that something previously we've like sort of found something to give a note to ourselves about, but we're gonna change how we're doing it very slightly to include some other possibilities of things we can mention. And
talk about it a little.
What?
I said we're just gonna talk about it a little.
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of break down some stuff that we thought. I thought that I really liked how we found games, like the recurring thing of like the same music playing for all the montages,
Yeah.
And like how every aspect of their lives, because they were so rich, was like way too big.
Yeah.
The big table and the big desk and the big door and all those things. I really liked that. I
Indeed.
thought it was fun.
I agree. I thought like I thought the character work was pretty fun. I like the
Yeah.
twists with the little broccoli guy.
Yeah, I thought it was a great idea to bring in an embodiment of a different childhood emotion to fight the broccoli.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great way to sort of resolve it.
Yeah. It's a really common trope in like kids stuff that like a tear brings something to life, and I love the concept of children having that power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Well, is there anything else you would like to say at the end of the episode, or is that it?
I think that might be it. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, what's this? It's something that I'm saying.
What? Oh, there's a
I
moral.
think- yeah, there's a moral.
Yeah, I didn't forget.
Yeah, don't forget. What's the moral of this story? I mean, like, if you really think about it, like, I guess the moral is like, you should not be a billionaire. I guess that's the moral, right? Like, you
Yeah,
have $1 billion, like,
there's something wrong with you.
you gotta give back.
Yeah,
Be happy.
You don't become a billionaire without exploiting to some degree a certain group of people.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
Yeah. Not that this podcast is an agent for social change. We would never want that.
No politics are allowed in this podcast.
Yeah. Of course not. Well, I think that's a good moral.
Are
Do
you
wanna...
full and satisfied?
Yeah, I'm full. I'm full of beans. I'm full of broccoli, and I'm full of cabbage. And most importantly, I'm full of love for you.
Oh, me too.
Oh no, they are gonna ship us. You're right. Oh God.
You've fallen into my trap.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Have a good one, and why don't you take us home, Kevin?
Well, I mean, like, what you gotta do right now, listen to me, you gotta be safe.
Yeah.
You could be lovely.
If you want.
And we'll see you next time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.